Yeah, so basically what they could do is be like, you're asking them if they want to be a part of a presidential campaign or something else, get back into the mix. And a lot of people out here that have been a judge or in different positions or whatever, been in court their whole life, whatever it is, are politicians. Um, they basically walk away at times, and they really don't want any more to do with it. The reason why a lot of liberals, Democrats stick around and they make a whole career out of politics is because all they know how to do is rip other people off. They don't have any business initiative to promote themselves a business, get out of uh, government or whatever, and they want to tax us to death, and then they want to enforce laws and let complete jerks, uh, criminals, get away with, basically accosting all these Republicans and all of us conservatives. I'm really sick and tired of it. Um, I'm not gonna just stand around and let somebody just pounce on me. I'm gonna kill them right there where the situation is right there at hand. If I'm dealing with somebody and they try to accost me, they're at least getting a broken arm. I promise you. They're at least getting their arm broke or they're going to die. Something fatal is going to happen to them if they try to accost me in public and anything like that. So, anyways, these people like, I think of Condi Rice, like Condi Rice, um, somebody like that would probably tell you, no, I've been out here, I've been a public servant for, you know, I did made a career out of it, and I retired, I walked away, I don't want any more to do with it, and may have a lot to do, maybe even with their family. They just don't want their family to be harassed or stalked or anything like that. But if a person is appointed by the president or however else it comes across that they're appointed for life, like what you would see in the justices, um, then they can't say no. They're not. Well, I guess they could technically, but they're not going to. So I like Judge Napolitano a lot. Um, I like people like Mayor Giuliani, um, um, different Republicans like that. So I'm not completely against the establishment. I understand they have to have some order and authority in order for people to not get out of hand. But the majority of the establishment Republicans now are going right along with all of this rioting and destroying America, and let's just trash our own country. Let's just destroy our own country. I don't know where Hillary or Obama or any of them think they're going to go when America gets destroyed from everything that they're doing. I got a critter that I found. I picked her up off the street. If I hadn't turned around and went and got her, she could have seriously have gotten killed because she was running loose by a busy highway or busy road. Anyways, so I wasn't gonna leave the dog there. I went back in. I pulled up. I jumped out of my car. I opened my back door like you would open the door for somebody, like you were a chauffeur or something like that. And the dumb dog jumped right in my car, and I took off and took her to the vet, got her vaccinations, and um, found out she had a severe case of heartworms and stuff. So hopefully the treatment worked and she's a lot better now. But anyways, um, Judge Jeanine is not going to be able to tell these people no, and she's got to know. She has to know that as far as her reputation goes and who she is, that she's the most presentable public figure that we all know as far as all of the judges from Fox or TV or wherever that are pretty much famous or they're well known in popularity now. She is um, like the first one that came to mind to replacing Justice Scalia. And not only that, but then you actually got maybe the one female, like she's a female type that I think her personality of the type of person Judge Jeanine Pirro is she tops people like Carly Farina, who ran for president for crying out loud. But Judge Jeanine didn't run for president. But I think her character is above all those other women. And I'll be sexist here for a minute. I think Judge Jeanine is about the only woman that I know of that practically could make sense as a president, as a female president. But I don't even know if she would even want to take on the responsibility. In my opinion, I think if you wanted a woman who really does their job and doesn't just go party and have a bunch of drinks and tell their secret service to go f themselves and whatever else nasty stuff people want in the White House from these atrocious Clinton people, Obama type of people. Um, you know, Judge Jeanine um, has a ton of class, so you'd be bringing more class to the circuit court or whatever, the Supreme Court, not circuit court, Supreme Court, which I already am kind of disillusioned when I think of them. I'm disillusioned. I don't I don't think that they're standing up for people's rights. I think that they're going along with a like a globalist type of movement. Um, maybe they're threatened by different people. Which if you're a public uh, you know figure or whatever like that, and you feel the heat or you're sweating, I think now would be a good time, especially after they obviously murdered Justice Scalia, so they can do this charade game to get another liberal on the circuit. Acting like they have to have 9 people on there. Oh my God, dude, we've never had 9 people not on there before. But actually, WJXT at 8:15 this morning had a gentleman on there. Rob Sullivan reported on the news this morning that that's not true. He said that we don't always see what's going on there, but he said that they've had 7 people before for a long period of time, actually, and they've had 8 for a long period of time. People just don't know about it. So Van Jones and all them communist swine bag liars are a bunch of communist pieces of garbage. Still, I don't know why you see all of the good people that you talk to, black, white, all these different people that you communicate with, but yet you still want to hijack their country, and yet you still want to make their country pay and be punished, even though you see the goodness in everybody who you're trying to destroy their country uh, to, or whatever. It makes me think of honest people like veterans or military people. The VA, what they did to the VA, you know, it's just a crock of crap. So, anyways, I think that it's a um, something that we should talk about drafting um, Judge Jeanine Pirro to be the next justice to fill that vacant seat, and then maybe hopefully some of their liberal justices could die, and then we'll make some jokes about how they just died, and then we'll make some more jokes about how we're going to replace all of those guys and basically um, ruin years of liberal anti-American hate whitey or hate people in general or hate democracy Democrat movement. You think that they've got the Democrat Party has the name Democrat, like democracy, and they're the anti-democracy mafia type of people. Who else would promote you to be an anti-democracy uh, situation? You know, where you don't have freedom of speech, you can't defend yourself, you can't stand up to my. And they actually, that had straight up send punks